All right, we're up and running. This episode is going to be on... Actually, no. What are we?
We're talking about Suicide Squad.
Who am I here?
Who am I?
Yeah, who am I here? Okay, so... But what episode? No. Oh, here
Suicide Squad.
Yeah, okay, all right.
I think it's episode 16.
Episode 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. What episode are we on?
16.
All right, 16. 16. All right, so Suicide Squad. If you have seen it, we're about to talk about it. And a 3, 2, 1. All right, so Suicide Squad.
Yeah, Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad to me.
We haven't talked about it with each other yet. We were just about to, and I said, zip it.
Suicide Squad to me was just a little bit too much like out there, trying to do too much, trying to bring a lot of like Marvel stuff in. And I know the director guy for the Marvel thing is in there, but it just was I'm thank God they got rid of like 15 of those characters in the very beginning. Though I was about to lose it if I was going to have to see that Weasel and all these other like wackos. I didn't really
the
like
Javelin guy.
I didn't really like the polka dot guy.
He grew on me.
He kind of grew because he's like a decent actor, but as far as like his like polka dots,
it was
like,
really powerful though.
Yeah, I know, but why couldn't it have been like a beam or some kind of like nuclear thing that came out of him instead of some polka dot shit?
I thought weird. it was nothing like what his comic character is actually supposed to be like. It wasn't.
And then it was very action packed and stuff. I think the starfish though at the starfish.
Yeah, I just read about that comic not long ago, and I was like, oh, I hope they never make this into a movie, and then they made it into a movie.
Yeah, the starfish thing to me was it just was like growling, and then like the things came out and they sucked on your face like they took the part from Aliens, and I was like,
why was it a starfish?
As far as the cast is concerned,
can you speak today?
No, I can't. As far as the cast is concerned, though, I think they did a good job with that.
I thought the new squad was pretty good.
I thought the new squad was very good. They like the way they were a team was very Guardians of the Galaxy-ish.
Well, that's because he's the director.
Yeah, I know, but yes, it was very.
They had a group kind of shark character.
Yeah, which that
2 words. I thought he could have done more.
Well, they like made him jump
really
real
cool
far.
And funny.
They made him jump real far, like he was the Hulk and he was strong, but he didn't need water. And then the fish that I thought were listening to him, like, oh, you're the main shark god, like wanted to eat him. So that character was a little. I mean, I
liked him.
I know that we've already had,
but I thought he could have done more.
Yeah, we've already had a Hulk and a rock guy from like Fantastic Four and all these strong guys or whatever, Abominations. But he should have been something like that.
The rock guy hasn't been done well. I'm sorry.
That one was not. He did not bad.
Oh, what the
actor was fucking.
Oh, I forgot about.
Yeah, he kind of.
You know what? It was pretty good. Yeah. Jumper actor. Pretty good.
But what was it fucking just?
What was it? You're on a roll with something.
Shark guy needed to be something different, but the character, as far as what he could do and stuff, that was cool. But the fact that he didn't need to like get into water, they didn't use him for like water missions or like, I don't know, something like that was just weird. He was just like on like walking around all day. Like okay.
I didn't have a problem with that at all.
Okay, and then John Cena's jokes were a little too Deadpoolish for me. A little bit one too many's.
I just didn't,
decent.
I didn't like his helmet
at all.
Other than that, I thought it was pretty good.
All right,
the jokes did a little.
Idris, how do you say his name?
Idris Elba,
dope character.
Crushed it.
Loved it. Killed it.
All of it. His outfit.
His outfit, but his character, his demeanor, the way he was.
Well, he's just such a good actor.
He's just a great actor in general. That guy is just legit. But his character. I loved him in
Avengers and all that, and Thor.
For sure, but his character in this was sick. Yeah. He crushed the role. Like, crushed the role.
I thought the guy from the last one did a pretty good job.
Margie, whatever.
Who?
Rabio.
The girl?
Yeah.
Harley Quinn?
Killed it.
I thought she did pretty good.
She did really good. She wasn't as annoying as the first one.
No.
She did a really good job, I thought. She was funny. But they did such a good job character-wise. That's why I didn't really care about the little polka dot guy, because they had the little group thing going.
Yeah.
But polka dot guy's little thing, they just got fucked up with the powers.
His comic,
and shit.
he's supposed to throw off his polka dots, and they become things that help him. They don't just shred. The shred thing was cool, but he was supposed to there's supposed to be like gadgets that he pulls off and like
who? Which one?
Polka dot guy. Like each polka dot's supposed to be a different thing that he can pull off and do, and they didn't do that at all.
They were.
And then he was like all infected with it, and he was like, I have a weird story.
And then he could melt the people, and then he saw the seeing the mom was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
That was kind of funny. I was like, okay, this is whatever. But the whole polka dot, and then shark guy, like the guy and the shit that he has, like just change the fucking polka dot.
But he's polka dot. That's what he does.
I know, but the character, like in the group, like leave it, but just change the way he's distributing the power.
You can't.
It can't be a fucking beam.
What he does.
It can't be a bag of Skittles that he just has grown out of his body that he controls and shoots out.
I didn't like that they all came off. I thought he was going to be like throwing one of them, like he was going to like blow somebody
just,
up or
sat
something.
There and they were like all coming out of it. It was weird. Shark guy.
Well, he even said different. It in it. He goes, it's kind of flamboyant. He goes, I know. And she was like, I think it's cool.
Yeah. Whatever. Okay. Movie was it's worth watching. Obviously, HBO coming out for free is just awesome. Shout out to HBO. Wow. But
I just didn't like the bad guy character. Some people might be yelling at me like he's a comic book something.
Then he sucked on the face of the other people, and then like became like he ate them or he did not eat them.
He took their conscience, how smart they were,
and then he could tell them what to do. I was kind of scratching my head at that one. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of scratching my head at that one. So a lot of good things in the movie, a lot of cool things in the movie, but a lot of just like kind of like out of nowhere, where you going with this movie? Should have gone some other different route in comic book, obviously. And I just can't wait for
You think it was that bad?
I think it was bad.
I thought it was pretty good. I didn't think
it wasn't Wonder Woman bad. But it was pretty bad.
I mean, yeah, it's on the... If you're going to put on the better or the worst, it's on the worst.
What's the worst Marvel? What's the worst one?
Thor 1.
Was it that?
No.
Huh?
It wasn't Thor 1.
I thought it was a little better than Thor 1, maybe. That was just because of all the characters.
I thought the first one was Thor 1.
Ooh, no. First one was kind of cool because the characters. The way they introduced the
bad guy... Their black face things. It was like, what is this?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. That is kind of weird. Yeah. No, you're right.
They just like shot up. Yeah, think about it.
Okay, you're right. Not as bad as Tobey Maguire fixing his hair, playing jazz flutes. Okay. So there's been some bad ones. So I get it. I will pipe down a little bit. It wasn't as bad as I'm probably out to saying.
That's the third. Yeah, but that's the third Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The first two are pretty good.
Okay, so I will say that. It isn't as bad as some of the Marvels that came out. But I just was expecting...
What's another bad Marvel?
I was expecting way more, though. I would rather watch Suicide Squad than Captain Marvel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd rather watch it than Thor 1.
It's on like Black Panther levels with me.
The only reason Thor 2 is okay is because the bad guy was cool.
Oh, yeah.
But her with the whatever.
She's coming back.
Yeah.
Strong. Jack. She's another Thor.
Oh, God. There's a She-Hulk. What are we doing here, people? What are we doing here?
I don't want to see that. She's a UFC fighter girl.
What have we heard? Okay, so to switch off real quick, since we're on the whole Flix tip, what have we heard about the Scarlett Johansson, the Black Widow? Is it good? Are people saying it's great? Like, what are the reviews? Have you looked anything up like that yet?
I've just heard it was good, but I haven't really heard anybody being like, you gotta watch it.
No, yeah, I just heard that the movie was like good, had good reviews, and then that was pretty much.
I just want to watch it because I just need to know the whole story.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna watch the Netflix shows.
No, I really just can't wait for this Spider-Man universe to come out and the Doctor Strange big time.
Supposedly it could be fake,
come out.
but supposedly Kevin Feige, the Marvel dude, said they're not gonna release a trailer for Spider-Man. They're just gonna let it come out.
That's kind of cool.
Supposedly, I mean, it could have been fake. Some kid just, but
Venom 2 looks amazing.
It does look pretty good. Mm-hmm.
Venom 1 was one of the best Marvels.
The next Batman looks really good.
Ooh.
Looks really good.
Well, because DC needs to keep it dark. You know, when
That's
they
the world they need to live in.
But you know when they shown the DC sign, remember when they were like in that city and he like rescued the guy and he like rolled with them when the car crashed?
No.
You know what I'm talking about in the trailer? All right, in the trailer, the car crashes and you can see like a behind like city scene. It looked like a big set. Not fake, obviously CGI probably, but it looked like a big set. Like Michael Keaton's Batman did when they were downtown, like this and that. They had like those like sets of like how it looked, like that's how it kind of felt and looked. So
Like they created their own world completely.
yeah, so I'm hoping they keep it real dark like that because that's the only chance and the only way I think that they have
The Joker that
really
just
good.
came out and that new Batman is where they need to keep the world. Zack Snyder's universe was really freaking good, and they
Yeah.
should have rolled forward with that. But if we're gonna move forward, then they need to stick with that.
Yeah,
The next Flash, supposedly Batman's the next Flash movie.
really.
Ben Affleck come back.
Come back, Affleck. Come back.
Affleck come back.
Affleck, come back. And you know what's sad about that? Not sad, but you know what? He doesn't do a good job of acting, but he looks like a Bruce Wayne.
Oh, the cartoon, yeah.
He looks like a Bruce Wayne. First of all, no one will ever play a better Bruce Wayne than Christian Bale.
He was just too slick.
Table? Nah, reservations. I own the place.
He goes, well, they should. He goes, I own the place.
Okay, so DC, you need to stay dark. Suicide Squad wasn't as bad as IOTA made, so definitely go ahead and watch it. Lots of funny characters. They did a real good job building.
Yeah, come
the
on,
team.
it was pretty funny.
They
I
did
didn't
a real good
understand
job
the
about
Rat Girl,
building the
though.
team. Some of the people's like
I didn't get
powers and
the
whatever.
Rat
like,
Girl
kinda
at all.
Weird. The Rat Girl? Oh yeah, Willard. What is going on here? Why are you controlling Dutch? And then the
This is hurting people?
And then the rats are
A rat?
like,
This is hurting people?
You're right. We forgot to talk about this.
What was that?
Yeah, the rats. So there's a rat girl in there. We're not going to say anything else.
And she can't control the rats. She has to get her batteries and control the rats.
Yeah, this fake light bulb that she looks like she bought at a garage sale. That was like a fake Star Wars. Like
That's the
fucking-
character you picked to put into the squad? You have so many DC characters.
I would have kept the Javelin guy before any of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He kind of looked like he was going to be like fucking a boys guy. A homewrecker, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
kinda.
You know, like I was like, what's this? You know, but the weasel, go drown, please. As soon as he drowned, I was like, is he dead? Because get him out of there. He just looked weird.
First off, if you're gonna introduce it, at least show what he can do, not just kill him off.
Yeah,
he just fell.
They're like, yeah, the weasel. He
was
killed him
like,
off.
all right.
Somebody made him on the computer. Like, look what I made, and they're like, yeah, we're killing him off.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. And
There's like an
go.
end credit scene where he wakes up and walks away, but it's just like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's like, why?
Maybe he's a weasel.
Okay.
And then the Pete, what's his name? Pete Davidson, Donaldson. Pete, what's his? The character,
Yeah, why did I didn't
he
like that
sold him out and then got killed or whatever.
I didn't like that they introduced new characters and killed them off so quick. I liked that like they had the old squad and killed them off so quick, but they introduced new characters that I always thought was gonna be cool.
Yeah.
The arm guy, G.I. Joe, popped off. Okay, I'm glad you died.
Okay, first of all,
You're a character that can be killed immediately.
Homie, let's just say this real quick. Sorry to spoil this. When they showed arms like this, and then the dude shooting the arms, and then the guy 20 feet in the background going, yo, whoever thought of your character, I understand, like in the whole room that you guys were in the round table.
Wouldn't this be a cool one?
Yeah, they went like this. As soon as you got fucking done. You know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, but this guy. Like, yeah, cool.
That is a character that needs to be killed off right away.
Right away. Not even like a question. You need to be gone.
I like that they killed Boomerang Guy, because in the first one I was like,
Yeah, he was
what
annoying.
are we? But no, it's not that. You got boomerangs?
You got boomerangs.
We have big monsters to kill.
You got a boomerang.
And you got a boomerang.
And then Harley Quinn, it's like, does she have superpowers now? She was like jumping like 10 feet. And I was like, what's going on?
I liked her
here?
escape scene.
I liked her, all of her stuff, but it is a little bit too much to think she was a doctor, then got electrocuted into the brain and thrown a tank of acid, and then now she can like beat the shit out of people.
We didn't see Jared Leto at all, not for a second.
Yeah, it was
Come
gay.
on.
Yeah, that was stupid. We should have saw him at least once.
I was hoping, even though there was no rumors.
Yeah, I know. But the part that he's in that Batman trailer.
Oh, at the very end. No, not trailer. It's the extended whatever.
Whatever it is, whoever
Justice
that is.
League and that could have
should have went.
Could have, should have, didn't, won't.
Yeah. All right, so before we ramble, go see Suicide Squad for free in HBO. Spend the $15. It's not $30 like Disney tries to get you on.
Jungle Book.
Yeah.
Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise.
We'll talk about that next.
I'm going to watch it, and then we're going to talk about that. So we'll bring you a little Disney treat for y'all, okay? Flex and Flix over and out. Stay tuned for our bodybuilding and for more movies. Over and out. Another episode. Another one bites the dust, baby.